So the reason that I needed someone that was perpetually late for flights is pretend you're in an airport, right? So you're in an airport, see there's like security going that way, and you walk in and you're really, really crunched on time, and the security line is super long. Like the longest line that you've ever seen. And so you are not going to make your flight if you're standing at the back of the line. So imagine that I came up to you and presented you with this great opportunity to go to the front of the line if you gave us 2 minutes of your time and answered a few questions. Yes. Great. Yeah, pretty enticing, right? Okay, so we have this game. You have buttons on either side. You are going to see images flash up onto the screen, and I just need you to categorize them quick fire, whether they are best represented by a female or a male. Okay? And this is like as fast as you can. As fast as you can, just like gut reaction. There's no wrong answer.
We promise.
Lower. Like you're not actually missing a flight. Okay, but as fast as you can. Guys, if you all want to get involved when you see an image, if it's male, right hand, if it's female, left hand.
Press the one.
Yeah, just press it, and when you press it, it'll trigger the next image to come up. Okay?
And please
Ready?
participate, the audience as well. So if you think it's male, right hand. If you think it's female, left hand, all right?
Yeah. Okay, super fast. Get ready.
Sorry.
I think you're a little too fast for this game.
Yeah. Hold on.
No.
Good answer. You are boarding. Your plane is boarding. Awesome.
Okay, so ideally in this situation, what we would do is have you go over there for a quick debrief. But I think what we'd like to ask you really is, how did that make you feel?
Having to choose.
Having to choose between male and female.
Don't like it.
No?
No. So, not panicky, but it's weird.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Which of them did you find particularly difficult to categorize?
Well, the toilet's the last one.
Yeah. So I'm glad that you brought that up, because actually that's a photo from the UN building here. And that was what we use as our jumping off point. We were talking a lot about how there is non-binary roles and how that's really important. And we thought that in a place as progressive as the UN, it was really strange that even though each of these bathrooms is fully equipped, there's no difference between any of them, you still find that they're male or female. So that was kind of what inspired this. And I'll pass it off to Audrey, who'll talk a little bit about some of the technical challenges that we encountered and what we would do differently.
I'll talk a little bit behind the scenes what we did here. So to highlight the main factors, it was a time-based thing based off of instinct. And so we tried to create the timer during the whole time. And then as we were going through it, we wanted to have the senses of visuals, words, and the audio to see if it was a different reaction. And so through that, it was a little bit tricky to loop those all into a single code. And then as we hit the right or left button, it would count into male or female. And what we would do really is pull that into an Excel file and then able to like compare it to the other people that were playing the game to see which images really brought up female or male. And we've had about 6 people do it, and each time it seems to be pretty even on the spectrum of male to female, but once we compare it, I think it'll be interesting to see the biases that I think that we have ingrained just from childhood, and to see kind of where we question the progression of how we're trying to think.
And snaps for the ladies that code, because that was not, we could have not gotten through this experience without them. It was really intense. And you know, if anyone has experience coding, which I did not prior to this week, like one semicolon, like I forgot one. And you know, the whole thing breaks. So it was really incredible going through this experience and having
With the help
to
of
get to work with
Zaza
them.
and Pierre, it was incredible.
Yes, Zaza and Pierre, thank you.
On that note, please turn around because the next one is right behind you. This